check in to the Westcumb 2-meter net. And this net is referred to as the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net, and that designation will continue for the rest of 2021. Anybody want to check into the net, please call VE1, that is.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima.
WIN.
Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November. Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Kilo Whiskey.
Victor Echo 9, Delta Whiskey Juliet.
Victor Echo 1, Hotel Uniform Mike.
Okay, folks, we got quite a list on here with 9 check-ins altogether. We got 9 PKV, 1 JBL, 1 Whiskey in November, V9 LEN, VE1 RMJ, VE1 Mike Yankee, VE1 Kilo Whiskey, VE9 DWJ, and VE1 HUM. So up to the top of the list. VE9 PKV, very good evening for these.
VE1 ZS, good evening Al, and good evening to everybody else coming up behind me. No special traffic except to say that the forecast seems to have changed in this area, and we might have some snow by the morning time. 73 to all, and happy snow coming. 73.
Okay, fine, Pravin. Thank you for the check-in there, and find us on the remarks for that white stuff. We're not looking for any of it, but we'll get what we get. Talk to you next time, Pravin. VE9 PKV, VE1 ZS, off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE1 JBL. Very good evening, Jimmy.
Yeah, very good evening, Al. Everybody before me and after me there, and good to hear you on there. Good doing that. I just want to put an announcement out there, Al, that I got an email, or not an email, but I got text from, I'm going to say it was Joanne who texted me today saying that Bob Perry is home. So I didn't get anything more on the text, just that he is home. So anyways, I just wanted to put that out there and let everybody know that at least he is home. So that's it from here, Al. Have yourself a good net. We'll be listening along. VE1 ZS and the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net from VE1 JBL, Jim English 73.
VE1 JBL, V1 ZS. Okay, fine. Jim, thank you very much. That's very good news that Bob's back home, and we'll look forward to hearing from him or talking to him very soon, I hope, anyway. V1 JBL, 1 ZS, off and clear and standing by for VE1 WIN. Good evening, Peter.
There, Bob, or Al? I was going to say Bob, but yeah. Good evening, Al. Good evening, all. I hope everybody's doing well. We're not doing too well here. It's overcast and raining and windy and all that and all one. And with that, we'll turn it back to net control there. And just curious there, Al, how do I get involved with the EMO in Amherst or Cumberland County, since I am a member of your club? Back to you there, Al. Go ahead.
V1 WIN, V1 ZS. Okay, fine, Peter. Yes, I was aware that you're a member of the club. Thanks for your check-in, and you take care. VE1 WIN, 1 ZS, off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE9 LEN. Good evening, Len.
VE1 ZS, good evening Al. Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November returning. Not much to report. The same, it's raining here and 10.5 Celsius, so we were inside pretty near all day. I didn't do very much outside, so I just went to the small shed, bring something there, and back inside. And didn't go very far. Went to the mail and back, so there you go. Outside of that, we're sitting back in the chair here listening to the net. Back to you, Al. Thanks for calling me in. Beautiful net as always. Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November, we're clear.
V9 LEN, Shediac, VE1 ZS. Okay, Lynn, thank you very much. Well, we were out today a couple of times, and it was just miserable the whole day long. And I I guess we're going to continue for tonight as well. Talk to you next time, man. VE9LEN, VE1ZS, off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE1RMJ. Very good evening, Rob. VE1RMJ, VE1ZS, right back. Okay, Rob, I hope you get lots of participation in your quest there and get everything set up to your liking. And we will definitely talk to you again. VE1RMJ, VE1ZS is off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE1 Mike Yankee. Very good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Al. VE1 Zulu Sierra, VE1 Mike Yankee. Not much going on here. We got 10.6, and these guys complaining about the weather. I was out in it for 5.5 hours today. Beautiful day. Anyway, 7-3 to all. VE1 and Y.
Yeah, okay, fine, Mike. I wonder if you had your sou'wester on and your hip waders. It wasn't a very nice day to be out. VE1 MY, VE1ZS, off and clear. Thanks for the check-in, Mike, and you take care. VE1 Kilo Whiskey. Very good evening, Jerry.
Scanner listeners that happen to be listening in tonight. Yeah, you can always rely on Mike to say what the weather is really like. I spend probably more time looking out at the weather, and there's Mike who spends more time out in the weather. So you get the real lowdown. Anyway, things are quiet here. We did get down to the cottage during the week for a one-day run. Al, pick up some things we forgot, and boy oh boy, it was a cold wind and not very nice. No, I'm definitely convinced that beach weather is over for 2021. I think you had that figured out a while ago, but I'm a slow learner. Anyway, 7-3s to you and to all. Back to the Westcumb net controller and yeah, the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net from VE1 Kilo Whiskey in Sackville.
VE1 KW. VE1ZS. Okay, Jerry, thank you very much for the check-in, and say hello to the boss there as well. I'm sure she's sitting there listening to it, and we'll look forward to hearing you on next time. VE1 Kilo Whiskey. VE1ZS is off and clear, and now we're standing by for VE9 DWJ. Very good evening, Dave.
VE1ZS, VE9DWJ. Good evening to you out and one and all on the net tonight. It's a damp evening, but pretty mild, so we're lucky that way. Could have been a heavy snowstorm. Anyway, everybody stay safe. Thanks for calling me in. Everybody sounds good. VE1ZS, VE9DWJ.
V9DWJ and Cycle 1ZS right back. Okay, Dave, thank you very much for your check-in, and you take care. We'll talk to you next time. V9DWJ, VE1ZS is off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE1HUM. Very good evening, Ian. VE1 Zulu Sierra, VE9 Victor Echo Alpha. Okay, fine, Vern. Thank you very much, and you take care. Okay, so up at the top of the list we have VE1 Bravo Kilo. Good evening, Charlie.
Good evening, Al, and everybody on frequency. VE1 Bravo Kilo right here in downtown Pugwash, Nova Scotia, setting with a pair of drumsticks and a practice pad, listening to the net, just kind of looking out the window, although it's pitch dark right now. I don't have any, like the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't have any news, good, bad, or ugly, so I guess I'll have to let Clint Eastwood handle the rest of it later on. VE1BK is sitting here listening and just telling everybody, have a good night, I'm going to listen to it. 73.
V1BK and Pugwash, V1ZS. Okay, Charlie, thank you for the check-in, and you take care. Talk to you next time. V1 Bravo Kilo, VE1ZS is off and clear. And now we're standing by for VE9, Papa Alpha Lima. Good evening, Paul.
Here, you guys all have a great week. Take care of yourself. V9PAL.
V9PAL, Irish Town, V1ZS. Okay, Paul, thank you very much for the check-in, and you take care. Talk to you next time. V9, Papa Alpha Lima, V1ZS, off and clear and standing by for VE9, Golf Charlie. Good morning, good evening, Gord.
West with the net, VE9GC. Good evening there, Al, and to my neighbors Mike and Paul. Looks like fall is 11 degrees. Well, actually, no, I'm now showing 10. It's dropped a degree here. 10 degrees. The sump pump, like his, is running well. We've had, so far, 47 millimeters of rain at this QTH. No real wind to speak of, but I live down in a hollow, so sometimes it's windier up the hill than what I get down here. Other than that, no particular traffic. Thank you for doing the net, and thank you for calling me in, and I will probably hear you at some point tomorrow morning on the wake-up net. Whether you're the controller or not, I'm not really sure, but that doesn't matter. You usually check in. Anyway, with that, sir, we'll turn it back to you, and hope everybody stays dry and safe. So, VE1 Zulu Sierra, VE9 Golf Charlie.
VE9 Golf Charlie, note to them, VE1ZS. Okay, Gord, thank you very much. Yes, we'll be on tomorrow morning. Tuesday morning is our regular morning for the wake-up net, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for the bean for the pot, and you take care. VE9 Golf Charlie, VE1ZS, off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE1 Johnny Walker. Good evening.
Good evening, Al, and everybody else on the net. Sounds like you got a good net going, just listening with interest. Too much here. We haven't got as much rain here yet. We've only got just under, well, about 17 millimeters so far, and it's 11 degrees and going up, and very little wind right now. We had a bit of blowing this afternoon, but it's calmed down, and the rain is, I think, maybe picking up a little bit. Got probably a millimeter in the last hour or so, so it's picking up a little bit. I say we could get another 20 or 25 overnight into tomorrow, but so far we're nowhere near the 60 to 100 that they're forecasting for here, and I hope we don't get that much. We're down on the valley floor here, but we don't get flooding too much where we are. But anyway, we'll just have to wait it out and see how it goes and see what things look like in the morning. Other than that, not too much else to report from here this evening. We're coming in via Sand River. V1JW.
V1 Johnny Walker, V1ZS straight back. Okay, thank you very much for your bean for the pot there. Good signal as usual, and you take care, and we'll definitely check with you again. And I'm looking over my shorthand in there, and I think I've got VE1IQ on there, so if you're listening, Brian, go ahead.
Good evening, Al, and all those on the net tonight from rainy downtown Greenwood, I guess, Greenwood Square here. And nothing from here, Al, just check in to let you know we're alive and kicking down here in the valley. VE1, India, Quebec.
Okay, fine, Brian. Thank you very much for your contribution this evening, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. You know, VE1IQ at Greenwood, VE1ZS is off and clear. And now we're standing by for VE9 November Alpha. Very good evening, now.
Al, good evening to everyone on the net. Just came downstairs here, and I heard you, I don't think that I did check this net before, but anyway, good evening to you and everyone on the net. And so far, we got 32.3 millimeters of rain, so we got a bit of it, and so far, so good. There's no water in the hole. The sump pump didn't do anything yet, so good, that's good. So back to you, Al. V1ZL from VE9NA.
VE9NA, VE1ZS. Okay, fine, Nelson. Thank you very much, and you take care. And yeah, we had, I don't know how much rain we got, but it was miserable all day long, and it's still miserable. Talk to you again, Nelson. VE9 November Alpha, VE1ZS is off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE9 Mike Tango Victor. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Zulu Sierra with the Westcumb Memorial Net, VE9RWS. Good evening, Al. Good evening to Gordon and Paul and everybody else checking in there, Len there from Chediac. And yeah, we had just about the same thing as Gordon there over here. Probably about 40 to 50 millimeters of rain, but the wind didn't really pick up that much there, so we're fortunate for that. But it's still raining at the moment, so I think we're going to get a little bit more rain there coming down. So, but so far so good.
and I'm coming through the V9SHM repeater in Moncton here. Hear everybody very good there. So back to you, Al. Have a good net. 7-3 to all. VE1ZS, VE9MTV portable.
V9 Mike Tango Victor portable. VE1ZS. Okay, fine, Mike. Thank you very much, and you take care. We'll definitely talk to you again tomorrow morning. V9MTV, VE1ZS is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a few more checkers to the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net. Space hello, General. Sounds like somebody's angry with me. Didn't copy much of that racket. Any more stations want to check in to the Westcumb Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net? Please call VE1, that is.
V1, that is.
I know there's a station in there, but we didn't copy anything. Nothing but squelch noise.
V9 Tango Victor.
That was nice and clear. VE9 Tango Victor. Very good evening, Homer. How are you this evening?
Not so bad, Al. I was on the,
So, did you copy? This is VE9DEN, didn't he? Dennis.
I guess must have been a wrong frequency or something. 73 to all, V9 Tango Victor and Shediac.
VE9 Tango Victor, VE1ZS. Okay, fine, Homer. Nice to talk to you again. I used to work you years ago on HF many, many times, but not on HF anymore. And not allowed to put up outside antennas. Talk to you again, Homer. VE9 Tango Victor. VE1ZS is off and clear. And there's a station in there who mentioned his name was Denny. And I think maybe he might have been the source of the noise. But anyway, Denny, give me another call, please.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we copy each other for a little bit there. I'll say 73 from Dalhousie, New Brunswick. Thanks. VE9DEN clear. Monitoring.
V9DEN and Dalhousie, VE1ZS. Okay, we copied 100% that time. Have a good evening. Thanks for the being for the pop. V9DEN, VE1 Zulu Sierra is off and clear. And now we're standing by for... We're going to give that man up in Shiloh a call and see if he's still around. VE9, VEA, you copy, Vern?
I think he's on digital, Al.
Maybe he is, but I can't do anything about it. Westcumb Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net, and we're standing by for some more check-ins.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
V1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
V1 Arrow Alpha. QRU. That was a triple contact right there. I got one station that said QRU, and the other stations I didn't copy. Or what I have got is I got VY2 Golf Foxtrot, VE1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Now the stations that I missed, try it again one at a time, please. VE1 where QRU? Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your contact. All right, we're going to go up to the top of our list. VY2 Golf Foxtrot. Good evening, George.
Good evening, Al, everybody on the net. I'm calling from Charlottetown and watching the wind with a considerable amount of interest. My antennas aren't in any danger because they're sheltered by the house, and just looking at the aviation forecasts around, the winds are going to die down a bit. But if people go onto a website called windy.com, they'll see a whole bunch of weather systems which are having an effect on us. So hope everybody has a good week, and we look forward to the net next Monday. Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
VY2 Golf Foxtrot, VE1ZS. Okay, George, thank you very much for all that information. You take care, and we'll talk to you again. VY2 Golf Foxtrot, Newport PEI, VE1ZS is off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo. Very good evening, Adam.
Good evening to you, VE1 WAB. I'm on another radio today, Kenwood PR 7930, another restoration done. New memory battery, clean out, spray out, and new mic. And I think it's working out all right. So anyway, that's all I got to report tonight. VE1 WAB is on the side and listening.
Okay, fine, Adam. Nice, clear audio. No trouble at all with that. Thanks for the bean for the pot, and we'll talk to you again. VE1 WAB, VE1ZS, off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Good evening, Frank.
VE1ZS, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Good evening, Al. Everybody on net. A little bit of a noise coming in there tonight, but still make you out clear. Anyway, Al, no traffic to pass. Just popping in to say hello and give me the marks of the book. With that, we'll turn it back over to you. VE1 Sierra, Zulu Sierra, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
VE1 SSM, VE1ZS. Okay, Frank. Thank you very much for the bean for the pot, and you take care. Hope you don't have too much snow to shovel in the morning. VE1 FSM, VE1ZS is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a few more checkers to the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net.
Connecting to Echolink VE1NWC. Repeater connected.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango.
Victor Yankee 2, Juliet Charlie.
Okay, we got two more contacts there. There was a double ahead of that, and I didn't get anything other than a double. But anyway, the E9 JCT, very good evening, Jean-Claude. How's things in Shediac tonight?
Yeah, very good evening to you, Al, and good evening to all on net. Yeah, the GCs are here. Hi, Joe. Yeah, not much going on. I just came in the shack about 10, 15 minutes ago. Had a QSO with Wayne and Len on the SBR repeater here in Shediac, and here I am. Yeah, Monday. And raining about 16 millimeters on down so far, so it's not as bad as they said so far anyway. We'll see tomorrow morning. Hi. Anyway, 7-3 all around, and back to net control from Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango, and I'm in Shediac, New Brunswick.
The E9 JCT, V1ZS. Okay, Jean-Claude, thank you very much for being for the pot, and you take care. Good clear signal, and we'll talk to you again. The E9 JCT, VE1ZS, off and clear. Now we're standing by for VY2, Juliet Charlie. Very good evening, Joe.
Yeah, good evening, Al. Holy cow. I tried to get in there, I must have tried 5 or 6 times on the O'Leary repeater, and I couldn't do it, so I said I better come over to 090 in Moncton here. We'll try that one. I'm just, the reason why I couldn't use a normal repeater that I usually use is I don't have an antenna up in the air there right now, so I'm working you with my horizontal beams here. Anyway, thanks for up finally there, and Vern was in there with the rejects, and there was somebody else there too. I forget who it was now, but they'll probably try again, like I did. And I think I heard Kevin in there a while ago too. So hello to Kevin there, and we're on the side. We're listening. VY2JC.
VY2 Juliet Charlie V1ZS. Okay, Joe. Thank you very much. Thanks for the heads up on Vern. We'll give him another call, and you take care. VY2 Juliet Charlie, VE1ZS, off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE9, VEA, copy Vern, go ahead.
V1 Zulu Sierra, yeah, do you copy me okay, Al?
Copy you 100% okay, go ahead.
Copy me okay, Al, V9 VEA.
V9 VEA, your 2-5 copy, Vern. Not as strong as some of the other ones, but we copy you clear as can be. Go ahead.
USL, okay. I just wondered if you were copying me okay. Okay, Al, and I think I know I didn't put the power up on this thing, so probably should have put the power up a little bit. V9 VA back to VE1 Zulu Sierra. 73 is Al. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Okay, fine, Vern. Thank you very much. Glad to know we got through there. You take care. Talk to you next week. V9 VEA, track of the shadow. VE1 ZS is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a few more check-ins to the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net.
VE1 Foxtrot Golf, Halifax.
Victory 9 Golf Charlie, recheck.
VE1 Foxtrot Golf in Halifax and VE9 Golf Charlie recheck. Go ahead, go over your recheck.
Good evening once again, Al, V9ZS, V9GC. V9CAM, Charlie Alpha Mike's been trying to get in numerous occasions. I'm hearing him fine here, so I'm not sure why you're not picking him up. Anyway, I'm not sure if he's still on frequency or not, but I just thought I'd let you know. V9GC clear.
Okay, Gord, thank you for that heads up on Cam. We'll give him a call there as well. I know there was a couple of times where at least three people talking at the same time, and I couldn't understand any of them. So that's the way it goes when you get a pileup. Thanks very much, Gord. VE1 Foxtrot Golf in Halifax. Very good evening, Mike.
Oh, very good evening to you and to all on frequency on the net there, Al. Nice to hear you on. I haven't been on too much myself lately there, but I thought I'd just take a quick spin of the dial here, and lo and behold, I heard all you guys on. I thought I'd come in and wave a hand at everybody. No traffic to report from Halifax. We've got high winds here, and we have a lot of rain mixed in with it at the present time. So I guess we're at the beginning of it for what we're going to see here. So who knows what's to come. 7-3, everybody. Have a great evening, and nice to talk to you again, Al. VE1 Foxtrot Golf here in Halifax.
Okay, fine, Mike. Nice to hear you on, and thank you very much. A good report, and you take care. VE1 Foxtrot Golf, the 81ZS is off and clear, and now we're standing by for VE9 CAM. Do you copy, Cam? Go ahead.
Okay, VE1 Zulu Sierra from VE9 CAM. Yeah, very good evening, Al. Thanks for joining the net. Doing a good job, sir. Everybody sounds good. One little note, and I really hate to harp on this, but myself and V9 MTV have been trying to educate the local fellas about this problem, but it would appear that there's a little feature on the Yaesu fusion radios that creates a problem periodically, and that's the AMS feature, the automatic mode select. It does that periodically where the operator does not have control over what mode the thing answers back in, and it creates little problems like we just had a while ago on the repeaters. Please, gentlemen, do not use AMS. Lock a mode into a channel and use it only if it's an analog repeater, lock in an analog on that channel. If a repeater is a fusion repeater and it has both modes available, program one channel locked in with digital and the other channel next to it locked in an analog. That way you'll never again have that problem. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. V9CAM.
Hey, fine, Ken. I like your rant. That's very useful information. And I hope everybody that hears it will put it to good use. Talk to you later, Cam. V9CAM. The one Zulu Sierra is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a few more check-ins to the Monday night Westcumb Amateur Radio. Tune in to that.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo Tango Charlie. Echo 1, Papa Juliet Whiskey.
9, Echo Lima Alpha.
Okay, we got three more checkers. We got the one BTC, the one PJW, and the E9ELA. Top of the list, the one BTC. Very good evening, Brandon.
V1ZS, V1BTC. Well, very good evening to you there, Al. And good evening to everybody on frequency. Yeah, I was going to add the Cam's AMS thing there. I noticed I have a FT70DR portable, and I noticed when I first got that radio, it switched back. When I was trying to access my hotspot, it switched over to analog, and I had no idea why. But now I know. Anyway, Al, you're doing a great job there, sir. Keep it up, and I will be monitoring for the rest of the net. VU1ZS, VU1BTC in the windy Durham area in Pictou County, Nova Scotia. We are clear.
V1 BTC, V1ZS. Okay, Brandon, thank you very much for your check-in. You take care. Talk to you again. V1 BTC, 1ZS, off and clear and standing by for VE1 PJW. Good evening, Peter.
V1ZS, VE1 PJW. Good evening again there, Al. Yeah, it's very windy out here. I'm just sitting here and I can hear the wind blowing, so. Lots of wind, lots of rain. I still got the antenna up a little bit, not like I normally would have it up, but up enough I can get into the repeaters, so. And, yeah, Al, I was asking, how do I become a member of the EMO up there in Cumberland County? I think I asked you that earlier, but you must not have heard what I asked there, Al, so back over to net control. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, fine, Peter. I didn't answer because I don't have the answer to give it to you. Anyway, you're coming through good, loud and clear there. And you take care, and we'll talk to you again. VE1 PJW, VE1ZS is off and clear. Standing by for VE9ELA. Very good evening, Keith.
Good evening, Alan. Peter. Watching the rain outside and checking it on the net there. So it's not too bad. I actually got out for a walk today, and it's quite warm and it didn't rain that hard, but not to make it wet. Anyhow, it's not snow. That's all good. Anyhow, Al, you have a great night. Call me in, and we'll talk to you again soon. 9ELA there in Riverview, New Brunswick. That's the reason now.
V9ELA, V1ZS. Okay, Keith. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know all about getting wet. I was out today doing a couple of errands and got soaked, and it wasn't very pleasant. Talk to you again, Keith. V9ELA, VE1 Zulu Sierra is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a few more check-ins to the Monday night Westcumb Amateur Radio 2-meter net.
VE1 AQL. Charlie Lima.
V1HUL, Dave, I think we left you way out in the sticks there. You were checking number 10, and I forgot to call you in. How's things in Truro this evening, Dave? Go ahead.
I thought you had missed me, and I figured, well, you had such a pile up there that you'd get back to me eventually, or I'd check in again. Anyways, yeah, a little bit windy and wet in Truro this evening. Actually, it wasn't a half bad day here for most of the day. The odd shower, breezy, but and the sun was even out a couple of times. Not for very long, but a couple of times. Anyways, I guess we're in for a bit of a blow and lots of water tonight and tomorrow. So I guess everybody stay inside and stay warm and dry if you can. And other than that, Al, I guess we'll say 7-3 to you and all those on the net. And everybody have a great week. VE1 HUL, over.
1 HUL and Truro, VE1 ZS. Okay, fine, Dave. Thank you very much. You take care. And I think the reports that I hear that the front of the storm has shifted a little bit to what it was originally forecast. So I hope it keeps shifting right out to Europe or someplace like that. Talk to you later, Dave. VE1 HUL. VE1 ZS is off and clear. And I don't believe my own shorthead. Looks like I got Charlie Lima in there. If that's correct, your call, give me another clarification on that. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Charlie Lima, Al.
VE1 Echo Charlie Lima, VE1 ZS. Okay, we got you that time. We missed the echo before. How's it give you this evening? Go ahead.
Yes, Doug here, Al, transmitting out of Stellar. Thanks for doing the net tonight, and thanks for checking me in. We get high gusts of wind here in Southern, real windy, and there's no rain yet. But anyway, I just noticed my barometer dropped 8 points in the last 8 hours, so I guess that's a sign of what's coming. Based on my receive here, Al, I guess my 2-meter antenna is still on the side of the pole out there anyway. So anyway, 73 to you, Al. 73 to all the operators and listeners from Victor Echo 1, Echo Charlie Lima, Stellar.
VE1 ECL, Stellar. Okay, Doug, nice to hear from you again. It's been a while, but you're coming in loud and clear, and I hope you don't get too wet. It's not a very nice night out. Talk to you again, Doug. VE1 Echo Charlie Lima. VE1 Zulu Sierra is off and clear, and now we're standing by for a few more check-ins.
Alpha 1, Mike Delta, portable.
Victor Alpha 1, Mike Delta, portable. Very good evening, Matthew.
Victor Alpha 1, Mike Delta, it's Malcolm in downtown Dartmouth, and rainy all windy night, nothing to report, and just wanted to give you another name for your list. So have yourself a good evening, 7-3, Victor Alpha 1, Mike Delta, portable.
Okay, thank you very much. Sorry for screwing up your name, but that's the way she goes. Talk to you next time. The A1 Mike Delta, portable. The E1 Zulu Sierra is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a couple more check-ins.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu Bravo.
And Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-ray.
Three stations in there. We got Zulu Bravo, KEV, and the other station was in and out. The third station. Try it one more time, please.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-ray, V1 ZX, Al, over.
Got you there, Brad. Thank you very much. And I don't think you were the other station was trying to get in. But anyway, we'll carry on. V1 Zulu Bravo. Very good evening, Mike.
VE1 ZS, V1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening again, Al. The net's rolling along pretty quick there, and that's good to hear. And I hear Brad and Kevin there. I thought there was a couple of regulars missing, so good to hear them. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't turn out to be as severe as they were forecasting. So that'll be okay in my books. Anyways, thank you for doing the net tonight, and thanks for checking in. VE1 Zulu Bravo.
V1 Zulu Bravo in Oxford. V1 ZS. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. And we'll talk to you in the morning, Mike, I'm sure. V1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 ZS, off and clear. Standing by for VE1 Kilo Echo Victor. Good evening, Kevin.
Yeah, V1 ZS from V1 Kilo Echo Victor. Very good evening, and even the mic going out the door, and hello to Brad there coming up behind us. Good evening, Brad, and good evening to all on the net. And I heard Joe and all the rest of the gang there is following along right from the start there with you, Al. Kind of waiting for a slow time, but you weren't getting much of a slow time till now, so there you go. Anyway, like everywhere else, rainy. Lily just come in there, and she's just soaked, so... Anyway, it's still windy and rainy, but mild. We're still looking at 11 degrees here, so at least it's not cold there, that's for sure. Anyway, good sounding net there for sure, and lots of check-ins. So thanks for calling me in, Al, 7-3, and have yourself a great evening, and hopefully we'll hear you there in the morning. V1 ZS, V1 KEV.
1 KEV, V1 ZS, straight back. Okay, fine, Kevin. Thank you very much. Yeah, you will hear me in the morning, and you take care. Thanks for the V for the pop. V1 KEV, 1 ZS, off and clear. Standing by for VE1 Zulu X-ray. Good evening, Brad.
V1 Zulu Sierra with the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net, V1 Zulu X-ray. Very good evening, Al. Good evening to Mary Forzer and Mike, and good evening, Kevin. Rain's really coming down here right now, 4.8, my weather station's saying 4.8 millimeters per hour here, so she's really coming down. The wind died down quite a bit. I can hear the surf beating on the beach here, so it's just the rain here now, so hopefully by midnight she'll be all blew by here, Al. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for checking me in. V1 Zulu Sierra, V1 Zulu X-ray.
V1 Zulu X-ray, 2 islands, VE1 ZS, right back. Okay, Brad, thank you very much, and you take care. We'll talk to you next time. V1 Zulu X-ray, VE1 ZS is all for clear, and now we're standing by for a few more stations that want to check in to the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net.
Echo 9, Charlie Whiskey.
Echo 9, Golf Sierra Bravo.
Two more stations, VE9, Charlie Whiskey. Very good evening, Ron. How's things in McDougal this evening?
Zulu Sierra, this is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Whiskey. Very good evening to you, Al, and to all present on the net. I'm doing just great tonight. I'm listening to that net there. I'm having a good time. Not much traffic over here, though. I just want to thank you for doing different net there. So this is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Whiskey, 73 from McDougal Settlement.
Okay, fine, Ron. Thank you very much. Real good signal coming through. You take care. Talk to you next time. V9 Charlie Whiskey, VE1 ZS is off and clear. Now we're standing by for VE Golf Sierra Bravo. Good evening, Gary.
Good evening, Al. Good evening, everyone on the net tonight. Nothing really to say, just to check in. I hear people talking about rain and stuff like that. I was just looking at my gauge. We got 80 millimeters today. That's more than they were even predicting, but it's a lot of rain. Pond is full. Back to you, Al. 730, VE9 GSB.
9 GSB, V1 ZS. Okay, Gary. Thank you very much. You take care. Stay dry. We'll talk to you again. V9 Golf Sierra Bravo, Muscogee, New Brunswick, VE1 ZS is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a few more stations that want to check in to the Monday night Westcumb Amateur Radio 2-meter net.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Portable.
V1 Echo Papa Portable. Very good evening, Emil.
All on frequency, not too much to report. It's raining cat, dogs, and elephants. I know there's a few basements in the valley that are flooded. And I see Highway 104, Cobblecliff Pass, is currently reduced to one lane eastbound. Mile marker 62. Not sure what's going on there, but I'm sure traffic is bogged up everywhere, especially with this rain coming down. 7-3, thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling us in. Victor Echo 1. Echo Papa Portable, clear.
Okay, fine, Emil. Thank you very much for that traffic report, and you take care. Talk to you next time. E1 Echo Papa Portable, E1 Zulu Sierra is off and clear. And now we're standing by for a couple more check-ins. Any more stations want to check in to the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net? Please call Net Control, VE1ZS. Like things have quieted down. All right. Second last call for the Monday Night Net, VE1ZS, standing by. Last call for the Monday Night Net, VE1ZS, listening. Okay, folks, that's it. We're going to close the net down at the present time, and we do thank all of those who checked in this evening. It was nice, lots of activity. We like it that way, and we'll hope to maybe do the same thing some other time. VE1ZS is off and clear, and now we're going to downlink to Moncton repeaters.
Somebody doubled with you there.